having a backwards kind of hat day. Today, if anybody says to you, what kind of day are you having? Just say, we're having a backwards kind of hat day. What's that mean? It's when the hat goes backwards. Backwards hat day! Visuals and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Official Guyz and just not intent news, that's what me and Chris do on a podcast. You're sitting as if like you're waiting to tell, you know when you should sit outside school and you'd be like, oh excuse me miss, I've accidentally popped the window with the footy. What? You sat as if like you're wanting to say, excuse me dad, I've accidentally destroyed all your Lego, it's an accident, I didn't mean to put every single minifigure from your fucking Avengers set in me gob and eat them all. Iron Man was particularly lovely, but I didn't mean to do it, but I ate them all still. It's like you have some guilty conscience on your mind. It just, why do you have one? He's got one really long whisker that side, but not one this side. Why is nothing about you normal? Have you done something or not? Spell the birds, huh? Spell the birds. Spell the birds. Oh, your nose is really wet, and I don't know if that's bum juice or what. I know that it's normal for poochies to clean themselves and shit. But, like, see if we could do that and we were out on the street giving it... You'd be done. You'd be at them diddler parties. You'd be done for nonsense yourself. Why are you so lopsided with the whiskers? It's so bizarre. Don't side-eye me, because now I feel bad, because I'm taking the piss of how ugly you are. And it's kind of... I feel like you can understand me now. And that's why he's always depressed, because I keep telling him how ugly he is. Really, son, I bloody love you. I love you. I do. Get your butt. It's so wet. It's on my knee. Go get it. Come say hi properly. All they can see is snout. How is everybody doing? Are we all going to have a backwards hat day? Are we all going to sit and be backwards hats? Are you going to be backwards hat? Why are you looking? He's actually looking at the backwards hat as if like, damn, that shit's pretty cool. You've got the coolest... is it a little bit cringe that we call ourselves dad? Is that the sign of a mental cunt? Oh, yeah, have you got any kids? Yeah, I've got, oh, how old? Oh, he's a 3-year-old Sharp Acroft staffy. And like, oh no, I meant real kids. Well, he is my real kid. No, be chewing the notes. That's mental, because I come in when I'm like, hello, son. How are you doing, son? You had a good day, son? And I call him, we could be mental dog owners, couldn't we? The ones that, here's my little baby boy, here's my baby boy. It could be a bit too, I can't help it, it's me boy. I've carried him through birth and everything. I was there when he was born. I weren't really, I knew you when you were like 4 or 5 months old and we got the picture of you and we're like, we'll take that one. The one that looks like it's got all the tisms. The autism, the athlete's footism, the sexism, bit of a sexist dog I've got. It's quite funny. What the fuck happened there? I turned into a sexy, like, American word. It's quite funny. Quite funny. I was actually speaking to my girlfriend not long ago, and I give her a hypothetical because she does the good fight. She stands with all the antis and all the rainbow people and shit. Like we all stand with them anyway. Men, misogyny, the patriarchy, taxes. Whatever group you're from, if you're one of the gays, which could potentially be me, I actually have no idea. Pink? Does that make me gay? One of whatever group, I don't give a fuck. Drag queens, I fucking love drag queens. They're so fucking funny. Whatever you're part of, I don't give a fuck. But I said, what if your dog woke up and he said he was the opposite to all that? All that shit he hated. He hated anything that wasn't just a dog. He didn't like any different coloured dogs. He didn't like any peoples that were of different whatevers. And because obviously we fight the good fight on the team of goodness. And he come around and said that because she loves him so much, her dog. And this is hypothetical because if you ask me, her dog is definitely a gay dog, which is fine. You might have a boyfriend in the future, pal. Well, he would be your DILF. He's a couple of years older than you. But anyway, I said, what did you woke up one day and he's like, hey, listen, love, I ain't down with this shit. I don't like any of that. Would you cry? And I can't remember what she said now, but I know it kind of hurt her head. I keep doing a lot of hypotheticals with her, and it's so beautiful. I love to, she's literally laying on the point, laying on the floor, just like, oh my God, I'll just die. That's all I do. Because I'm giving her all these fucked up hypotheticals of this and that. She's like, I'll just die. I'll just die. That's the route she's willing to go down with my hypotheticals. It's absolutely beautiful. So I said that to her because it would break your heart. I imagine you've got something in you though, sir. I don't think I would trust you if you could speak. I think you're definitely offending some people, buddy. You could be classed as like some sort of diseased kid, because like you're dead saggy. So you could be like, don't be saggiest, and you sleep with your front leg like a praying fucking mantis. It's weird. I've got my pen right next to his head, and he loves chewing plastic, and he hasn't yet tried to chew it. I am very shocked at that. Now, anyway, what are we going on about? I spoke about hypotheticals about my girlfriend's dog. And where else were we? Here we are there. We are everywhere at the same time. We are just atoms floating through space. We are more than just these things that are supposed to get to work. We're supposed to enjoy life. We're supposed to experience our food, savor the flavor. There's a cheeseburger, bitch! Fucking day of Woodies. I never have an issue with Woodies. Ever in my life I have an issue with Woodies. The guy brought my fucking burger over with some fucking hanging out the side of it. Some green fucking... Because I always go up and be like, hey, right, burger, I want meat, bun. Need rabbit food, need nothing, just plain. I'll put a bit of ketchup on myself, that'll do. Just bun, meat, bun. That'll do. Bye-bye, see you later, chitty boo. Brings it over, bring it open, there's yellow in there, there's red in there, there's a round, I don't know what the fuck it was held in by a stick, there was little purple things. I thought, what the fuck's going here? So I had to scrape it all off, like somehow get a napkin, take all the juices off the top of my burger, and I had a bun at the bottom, burger, no bun at the top. Absolutely ruined. Raging hours. It's a Canoozy News and we won't rapple on anymore. We'll get started. Well, we're going to start off with Florida man. What a shock. We're always with Florida man. Florida man arrested for fighting a gas pump. That's right. We're down in Florida. They're not only fighting the gators. They got them gators down there. Even I watched a horrible video of an alligator coming out of some water. And the guy's like, hey, puppy. Tapping at the end. It's like... gives us a feeling. I'm thinking this is not normal. This shouldn't be happening in life. What the fuck is going on? But anyway, Florida man out there. We've seen him sitting on lights at stops and that and shitting. We've seen him break into houses and just sort of touch toys and shit. We've seen some horrible stuff and shit. Now they're going to gas stations or petrol stations. British Petroleum, Petronas Peconum. We call it petrol, you call it gasoline. So he went to a fuel pump and then he started a fight with a fuel pump. I don't know which part of it exactly, the bit where the schnozzle comes out with, the schnozzle itself, the pipe, the bit where you got to be like looking at it carefully, so you're like, I want $20, or oh shit, it's $20.01, and you go, okay, fuck it, I'll round it to $25. I don't know if that was that bit. He had a fight with one of the bits. I don't even know the winner. Do you know what, because it's Florida man, it probably wouldn't even be him. We're going to stick with Florida because we have a nice little paradox here, because we have Florida man actually named Florida. That's right. In the state of Florida, they're being nuts and Floridians, and they're actually also calling themselves Florida. I'm Florida from Florida. Wow. He runs into some sort of restaurant and he steals all their White Claws. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what a White Claw is. If I go to a restaurant and they offer me a White Claw, I'm going to go... I'm just going to do that because I don't know what the fuck's coming out. But anyway, he runs in, he steals all the White Claws and just thinks, fuck it, I'm going to chuck them in a pond. Are they a type of fish? Is he trying to do a nice thing? Is he trying to save some fish thing and chuck it in a pond? What is a White Claw? Does it need saving? Is it even out to do with an animal? It could be a fucking Cadbury style Skittles milk. I don't know. Americans like some crazy sweet dessert concoctions, don't they? What the fuck is it? I don't know. It's a White Claw. I saved the White Claw. Got the White Claw. Put in the pond. The White Claw sleeve. My name Florida from Florida. I saved the White Claw. Right. Okay. This. You can jump, you know. Oh, you did that so gently. Gently. Right, okay, I'm not one to give any fashion advice, okay? I've got no issue with that. I am not a fashionable man, especially when it comes to hairstyles, because look, Bodie over there, what's it like to have no hair? I ain't got a clue what's going on with fashion and whatnot, but I do agree that the man bun is one of the most awful looking things I've ever seen in my entire life. Just grow long hair. Don't just shave all the sides and have it long at the top. What are you doing? Just all long, all short. But anyway, I understand. Hypocrite, you know, nowhere, fuck off. But I don't agree with this bit. As much as I don't like them, if people want them, it's their lives, crack on. But we have criminal court after cutting off 37 man buns in one day. He also said he was doing the Lord's work. That's right, he said that the Guyz man himself has asked me to get rid of all of these disgusting man buns, or at least as many as possible, and he cut off 37. He must have spent, that's not an hour-long job, that's a few hours that he must have spent at least, I'm going to say 4 or 5 hours, just walking around his local city centre, or wherever he's doing, or he's on a bus and he's waiting for people, I don't fucking know, and he's just going, man bun, targeted, acquired, and then I don't know if he was keeping him his trophies, like if this was off a 47-year-old man from Wigan at the height of 6'3". He may have had a background in being Mexican at the same time. I don't know. And then the next person's like, this is off a Danish fellow. He was 4'9". He's very small, but he had a man bun that weighed at least 12 pounds. I don't know if he keeps him his trophies and he's like, fuck knows. But he was doing the Lord's work, apparently. Body in duffel bag may be a homicide. A homicide? A homicide. That's right. There was a body found in a duffel bag. And whoever rocked up with the news or the police themselves looked at it and thought, body stuffed in a bag. This could be a homicide. Because I think, is a homicide a murder? I think it is. I don't know. This could be a homicide. This could be one. No, not a homicide, sir. A homicide. Oh god, I thought it was a gay thing. But see what I mean? We've got so many fucking gay against gay police out there. He thinks it's a homicide. So yeah, and then they queried because obviously if the body's getting put into a duffel bag, 110 million 10% trillion 10%. Apart from maybe 1%, it could be somebody committing some sort of weird self-aliven thing. It could be that, but I highly doubt it. If somebody's getting put into a bag, there's been a murder. It's like a mob hit murder or some crazy weird shit. That person ain't put them there themselves if they're dead. If they die, they put in bag, them go. They don't go in bag, they die themselves in bag. If they die in the bag, they go because the mob hit, go in the bag. Are you with me? Back at a gas station, but this time we have a woman assaulting a man outside of a gas station with her breasts. Now, obviously, don't do it to me, please. Anybody out there assaulting people with their titties, don't do it to me. I have a girlfriend. I will freak out. I would hate that. I would, get off me. But a single man, okay? Only single men would love this. Not men in relationships. Don't, Jesus Christ. Only men who don't have a partner and are into titties. So none of the homicides that our detective guy was talking about. But men who like the titties and are single, like I said, it's not going to be, trust me, girlfriend, I've got you. I wouldn't want this to happen at all. Not that I thought about. Single men, I don't know if you could assault them with titties. Even if they're not attracted to said woman that titties are attached to, if they're sat there and there's a girl going, fuck off, you knobhead, get away, you twat, I think they're just going to be like, oh no, please, please stop, please stop, please stop, I don't like, I've got a wife, stop it, I don't know how much you could assault a man with tits. There might be somebody out there that says, I wouldn't want that, of course there is, but it's weird. Isn't it? Because we can all 110% agree if a man did that to a woman with any part of his body, I think we could all easily say, no, that's weird, you can't do that, you're going to creep her out, you can't do that, that's fucking perverted, weird shit. But a man would happily take a woman's tit to the face, and I think 90% of the men in the world would be like, I don't need to press a charge or anything. Isn't it fucking bizarre? It should both be wrong. We should all be like, no, I don't like tits to the face. No, well, can you get tits away, please? This is weird. But you know, for a fact, men are gonna be like, oh, awesome, amazing. It's fucking bizarre. I'm sorry, he wasn't assaulted. He just basically had the time of his life for 5 minutes. There we have it with the sports and weather. And before we go, we got to take a look. That's not sports and weather. There we go with the news. Before we go, we'll look at sports and weather. Sports and weather is going to happen now. What have we got? Wrong thing. We've got... Oh, we've got a big tyre to be used as a hula hoop, and we've got some kid digger fail. I couldn't read there.
It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat.
This week's sport, we've got the new sport. You know, women have got their hula hooping shit that I can't do. But men are like, hey, we're men, we can do it big, and we're doing it with massive, what looks to be like a tractor tyre or a digger tyre of some kind. And he's fucking, that's how men do it. Women are not on our level, are they, men? Are they men? Men, the best. Men best. We men best. We are, we men are best. Not really, men. You can keep your tyres. We want our lovely little hula hoops.
Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window.
Next we have the diggers getting fed up of the small children because this little kid has his digger. He's doing his thing. He's like, I'm going to pick me up some dirt. The digger's like, fuck off! The digger buckets, the digger. I keep saying digger, not dicker, digger. I drive a digger, for fuck's sake. Digger buckets. It's like, fucking see you later, son. We want no part of this. Get to fuck, you little twat. That is the sports and weather visuals. But before we go, we're going to take a look at Dan's happy ending, where this is one where the cows are starting to bite back. Have you ever seen a cow attack in person? It's fucking disgusting. It's horrendous. I'm going to quickly give you a warning. Here's a quick warning. This is some graphic content. They're out for revenge. I just nudged the camera and it did a wibble wobble. I don't know why I pointed that out. But yeah, the cows have had enough of what we've done to them. Take a look at this heinous crime. I can't look. It's disgusting.
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
After the way we've separated them, we've milked them dry for their milk and our cornflakes, for our milk and our coffee, or I think that's what the Americans call coffee and cream. I think it is, I'm not sure. And they come over and we take their milk, we take it all from them. So they're just deciding to fight back. This is the most traumatic. This is worse than any zombie film I've ever watched. Just the meat being tore off this poor bloke's bone, the pain that he's in. I think it's a cow. It's orange with long. I think it's got horns though, so I don't know if that makes it a cow or not. Fuck knows. But anyway, oh my god, we'll have to knock it off. It's too graphic. YouTube's going to block it. There we have it, visuals. That was this week's Newsy News. If you did enjoy, please, Wabuski and Shanuski, and just let me know in the comments below anything you want to let me know about how beautiful I am, because I am fucking gorgeous. I am fucking gorgeous. More importantly, thanks for sticking around and listening to Cute Boy in his lovely little cute t-shirt. Oh my god, how cute. Go check out Dan's Talking Crap on Spotify. Check out whatever videos we've got going up on the channel. But more importantly, visuals, thanks so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. Always keep me and you and keep on. Keep it on. Pow! Rocking out with my fucking homemade recorder and shit. You know, you remember back in the school, back in the school, you used to have to always play the recorder, but why did they make you learn the recorder? How the fuck has the recorder benefited me in fucking life? It's not like I'm a rock star on stage giving it raw. But we got a homemade one. Bless your fucking Frere Jacques shit. I've got head rush.